Is it okay to start a business while still working? You don't need to physically be anywhere for your side hustle. You have the internet, use it. 1. Work online if you have a skill that can produce a virtual product, something like programming, Excel, being a virtual assistant, writing blog posts, answering phones, answering emails, posting on social media, graphic work, then get on Upwork or Fiverr. That is where people go to find help. The first freelancing programming work I ever got was on a website has since been acquired and merged into Upwork. I was surprised at how quickly I got my first 2 gigs. I've since built that business up to be more than $1 million per year. You can quickly create a profile on Upwork or Fiverr and list your services for hire. Be sure to put some time and effort into your description, upload a good profile photo, and thoroughly explain not only what you can do with these gigs, but why it would be of value to someone to hire you. Explain why you're different or better than other options. If the website suggests some gigs for you to go after them. Keep replying to suggestions and inquiries and you will get work. Also let everyone you know, online and offline, that you're looking for that kind of work. Update the website address in your online profiles everywhere to point to your Upwork or Fiverr profile webpage. 2. Sell online. Go to the book section of your local dollar store and find out how much each book sells for on Amazon. You can often buy a book for $1 that sells for $15 or more on Amazon. Buy a few, especially those that are low in inventory on Amazon and where the price is highest. Be sure to look at the new and used pricing too to see how much more you could sell it for used. Then list the items for sale on Amazon. You may need to get a business license for Amazon to approve you as a seller. In most localities an business license is about $50 but allow you to have $100,000 or more in revenue without causing your business license tax to increase. This will be a one-time hit for the year. When you list a book for sale, list it for lower than anyone else is selling it for. Just by a penny is fine. Be sure to charge for shipping and handling on top of what you collect for the book. When you sell one, be sure to keep your shipping and packaging costs as low as possible. Packaging-wise, use cheap manila envelopes. You can usually buy 5 or 10 for $1 at the dollar store. If you have bubble wrap from packages you've received previously, then surround the book in bubble wrap before putting it in the manila envelope. But books are hard and it's difficult to damage them, so bubble wrap is not necessary. When you ship the book at the post office, go to the counter and request the media mail pricing. It is much less expensive than regular, first-class mail. I used to pay $7 to ship a book by regular, first-class mail and it ate all of my profits. That was until I found out about media mail pricing. Now that same book costs only $2.66 to ship. Each book you sell will earn $3 to $10 likely. Not a ton of money. But use that money to go back to the dollar store and buy more $1 books, or other inexpensive items from other retailers or garage sales once you get savvy enough. You'll earn another $3 plus with each sale. As you get better and more efficient, you'll be able to sell dozens of items a day and make more per item. It won't take much to be making $100 profit a day with this method. At just $100 day in profit, that's $700 a week and $2,400 a month in extra money you weren't making before. You don't have to stop at $100 per day. You can scale your operation to be as big as you want it to be. It depends upon the kind of service agreement terms that you have entered with your employer. If you are employed in a government, PSU or quasi-government organization, then you are not supposed to hold any parallel office of profit. Even in the private sector, most companies do not want their employees to be engaged in any other business or professional activities. Check your service regulations and if there's no prohibitive clause, maybe you can. Even if you can, I suggest you don't. Business is a full-time occupation and needs total care and attention at least at the initial stages. There would be unforeseen situations like a customer complaint, a machine breakdown or a delivery snag, and you can't afford to keep it unattended till your day is over at your employment desk. At the same time, you can't give your official duties a slip every now and then to attend to your business needs. You can't depend on employed persons totally for running your business. It's like leaving your infants at the care of babysitters who would lack the involvement. So doing a job along with a business might become like having a wife at home and mistress outside. You won't be able to please anyone and will end up displeasing both. So better don't. I can understand that you are worried about the uncertainties that a business offers and are reluctant to leave the comfort zone of assured monthly paycheck. Trust me, post-COVID nothing is assured. Neither your job, nor your paycheck. Early in my career working in sales I met a man who had started his own company packaging parts. He worked at his own company part-time and was a purchasing manager in his full-time job. He managed to keep both his day job and his own company for many years. He made good money, but he worked long hours. And as the rest of carried on in our jobs, we moved up in the organization with increased responsibilities and higher wages. When I met this man 20 years later, I could not help but wonder if things could have been different. I would not suggest that had this man put the same amount of energy and commitment into his day job, where would he be today? Or conversely, had he been able or willing to put the same amount of energy and time into his own business, would the outcome be the same? But you have to wonder. So I had to ask, how did things turn out? I said. He told me his biggest regret was not putting more time and commitment to his own company. He told me it was his lack of self-confidence that kept him from believing in himself, that he was doing the right thing. Sometimes you just have to take a leap of faith and believe in yourself and give it everything you got, because if you don't, well, you never will know.